Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. My name is Neil. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Listen, this is a completely different video because number one, it has nothing to do with sports. Number two, it's an unboxing, but it's not a hockey jersey. So it is photography related though. So it does have something to do with the channel because I do the photography tutorial series on this channel. Not frequently, but I do it. And if you guys aren't aware, I do work as a freelance professional photographer in my free time. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's NeilTaylorr. I also work as a graphic designer and marketing manager, but on the side I do a lot of photography. I've done it for the past decade plus. So I found a product online, and that's not truthful. The product found me because when I see ads pop up, I almost immediately block that channel or that account or whatever. But this one got me. It's a company called Mixtiles, and for the record, this is not a sponsored video. This is they did not pay me to say anything in this video. They don't even know that I exist. Okay, I am not bringing this to you as a sponsor. I'm bringing this to you as just a regular customer. And I'm just kind of sharing a cool product with you guys that I thought maybe you'd like. So I'm here to unbox it. And I saw the ad. I'm like, you know what? That's actually kind of cool. That looks interesting. I'm going to check that out. So I went to their website, and basically what it is you can get custom 8x8, I think it is, or 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters, something like that. Every one is the same size, and you can get your actual photos printed on these little foam blocks. And every foam block has adhesive on the back, and the idea is that you don't just get one printed, you get 10 printed or 20 printed, usually an even number, because you try to arrange them in a symmetrical way on your wall. So I thought, you know what, that's actually really cool. And I noticed they had a 50% off sale, so I decided to get 20. I got 20 at full price. That's $300, but with the 50% off, it was $150. So I'm thinking, okay, 8 by 8 inches, and I got 20 of them. That's actually going to take up a fair amount of room on the wall. Plus, it's my own photography, my own work, and it's $150. Well, if I'm going to pay for a canvas that's that size, a good quality canvas print, I'm paying probably at least twice that, at least $300. And this was just something different. So you know what? I'm going to give this a try. So I do have the box here. The order came in, and I've actually already unboxed it, but I haven't put anything on the wall, and I put them all back in the box, and I'm going to open them up for you here, and we can look at them. And sorry guys, like I said, it's not a promotional video, it's not a sponsored video. I can't give you any code to save any amount of money. I can't give you an affiliate link to save you any money. This is just me just giving you or just sharing kind of a cool product, and that's really what it comes down to. And at the end of the video, once I do get these installed on my wall, I'll take a picture, or I'll take some video and I'll show you guys. But I figured we could go through these one at a time, and yeah. So I will point out the one problem that I found out of all these. And so here's the first photo. This was taken in Quebec in 2013, I believe it was. And there's a little nick there in the water. I'm not sure if you can see it. That is the only printing mistake that I've seen on all 20 of these. So 1 out of 20 wasn't perfect, but it's not too bad. It's just got a little nick. You know, that's fine. I could email them about it, and they'd probably reprint it and send it to me, but it's no big deal. So that's one. There's another one. That is taken in Prince Edward Island in 2012, I believe. And as you can see on the back, everyone has a piece of adhesive tape. And they're incredibly light. Like, this is literally foam, so that's not going to go anywhere on the wall. And apparently, I don't know this yet, but I guess they're extremely easy to remove from the wall. They don't tear the paint or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not going to be at the place I'm at permanently, so once I do go to move, I'll be able to remove these easily. Here's another one. This is this is in Cape Breton, Cabot Trail in Nova Scotia. I took this, and I think it was around 2012. This is, I believe, French River in Prince Edward Island. This next one is also in Prince Edward Island. That's Cape Tryon Lighthouse. This one was taken, I believe, 2 years ago. That's the West Point Lighthouse in Prince Edward Island. And you may recognize, actually you wouldn't, because I didn't finish the vlog, my Vegas vlog. This would be in the final one if I ever did get around to editing it. But this is the Salt Lakes just outside of Salt Lake City. I went on a big road trip there back in 2018, sorry. I did vlog that entire trip on the channel. It's on this channel if you want to go see it. There's a playlist set up for vlogs. But like I said, didn't finish the last one. But that was a really cool spot that I went to near the end of my trip. This was taken around 2015, and this is the Canadian Rocky Mountains near Banff. So that's the first section that comes in these like little trays. So I'll take that out. And we keep going. This, I believe, was Lake Patricia. And this was taken around 2013. I'm very lucky in my life to be able to travel quite a bit, which is something I'm extremely grateful of. This is the Grand Canyon, if you can't guess that already. And this was taken in 2018 when I was on my Vegas trip, or on my Western United States trip. Here's another photo from the Canadian Rockies. This is actually Lake Louise. That was taken in 2015, I believe. Here is Cape Breton. This is right near Meat Cove on very, very northern Cape Breton. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but perspective-wise, it doesn't look that big until you can see that there's like picnic tables and stuff way down there. So it really gives you a good perspective when actually you can see those and see how big this rock face is. Or that cliff, sorry. This next one is, I think, White Point. That's also in Cape Breton near the top. I took that in 2019. This is Peyto Lake in Alberta. That was taken in 2013, I believe. Another tray down. This is one of my more recent photographs. This is from Fredericton, New Brunswick, where I live now. And that's actually the comet that went by. I forget the name of it, but it was last summer or last spring. I can't entirely remember. But that is that's the comet that passed. So if you're following me on Instagram, this is probably one of the more recent photos that you've seen from me. I don't really post too much on Instagram anymore. Something I'd like to change. This is, I believe, the other side of Lake, I can't remember. But this is looking the other way through a kind of a valley. And really hard to tell for perspective, but there's people way down there. So you can just tell how actually big it is. That was taken in 2013. Here's some northern lights for you, a long exposure, some star trails. That was taken in, this was taken in between Cavendish and Cove Head and Prince Edward Island in 2018. I think. One of the coolest spots I've ever been in my life. This was taken on Rim Road in Arizona back in 2018. Long exposure at night with a full moon, basically. That's a road down there. This was taken just up the road from that one. This is also on Rim Road. I can't remember the name of this lake. Probably Rim Road Lake or something like that. But again, the magic of the moon. You can see the stars there, but everything is lit up. That is the magic of the moon. Light painting. And the final one here, number 20, is actually Niagara Falls. I took this back in 2013, late 2013 in October. And that is from the, I don't know what it's called. There's like a tower there. You can go up and look out. It's kind of like the CN Tower, but like 1/8 the size, maybe, or 1/8 as tall. So that's really it. That's the product. And I think it's foam. Foam is pretty cheap, but to have your work kind of printed on this stuff is pretty cool. And to arrange it on the wall is even cooler. So I was 100% okay with $150. That's $150 Canadian, by the way, not American. $150 Canadian converted to American is more like 110, 115 American. So it gets even better, I guess, if you're American. But these look pretty cool. I'm going to put them up on the wall, and I'll end this video now. Hey guys, it's Neil from the future. Sorry to interrupt, but I went through the process of actually putting them on the wall, and I decided to split them up a little bit. I put 4 in my downstairs bathroom, and then I put the remaining 16 on a wall that's kind of parallel to my kitchen. And I realized that I should have kept the original 4 that I put on the wall in the bathroom first, because I actually needed 4 more to kind of make it look symmetrical on that wall. So I ordered more. So this is, I guess, roughly 2 weeks after I filmed the original section of this video, which you've already watched. So I've got 6 more. The deal was for 6. I only needed 4, so I got 6, and I'm going to put the additional 2, or the leftover 2, in my upstairs bathroom. So that's kind of the plan. So let's unbox these so you can see what they are, and then I'll show you what it's going to look like actually on the wall. So I decided to print a couple of other photos I had in the archives here that I've taken. So like I did in the last section, I'm going to show them to you. This is a photo that I took back in around 2016 or 15, I believe. And this is of Fredericton, where I live. It was taken from the balcony of my apartment at the time. And this may look familiar to a couple of people. This is Horseshoe Bend in Arizona, and this is at night. That's actually all lit from the moon. Amazing, eh? That's pretty cool. The moon is a powerful thing, and this was taken back in 2018 when I went to Vegas. They did that whole trip around that area. Next up is actually one I made a mistake on. I did not upload the highest quality version of it, so it's a little pixelated. Not a big deal. You'd have to get up close to it to kind of notice, but still, it's going to bug me. But this is the fireworks in here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, and those weren't all actually launched at the same time. A lot of firework photographers, they'll set your camera on a tripod. You take an image of all the fireworks throughout the night, and then you kind of Photoshop them all together to make one big kind of image like that. Yeah, it's cheating, but that's the industry. That's how it works. Next is a photo that I took in Alberta or British Columbia. I think it was Alberta on that trip between Banff and Jasper. I can't remember the name of this one. I kind of want to say Athabasca Falls, but I could potentially be wrong. But I wanted something to do with water because I know some of them was going to go in the bathroom, so I'll probably put this one in the upstairs bathroom. And then the final 2, this may also go in the upstairs bathroom. This is a waterfall that's actually not too far from me. This is a bit of a midday long exposure. I can't remember the name of the waterfall, but it's roughly 45 minutes from me near Woodstock, I believe. And that was taken in 2015. And then one of my favorite things to shoot is lightning. And this was taken from my balcony in 2016 of a storm in Fredericton. With a big, awesome, cool bolt of lightning going up through the clouds. One of my favorite photos I've ever taken, not because it's an amazing photo or anything, but just it sometimes is very difficult to capture lightning. And not only capture lightning, but also make it an interesting photo at the same time. So that was a difficult photo to get and to pull off, so I'm really proud of it. And yeah, so that's all the photos. You've got them all now, so there should be 26 in total. And well, let's go put them on the wall, shall we? All right, so got them on the wall down there. I think they look okay. They look pretty decent. Now, one thing I did not do while installing them that I should have done from the start is actually create some kind of spacer, whether that's a piece of wood or a shampoo bottle or something that's just always the same width, and put one on, make sure it's level, and then put the spacer in between the piece of wood, and then put the next one on, so every single block is spaced exactly correct, because they're actually not. I just tried to eyeball it. I don't know why. I'm a man. I don't read instructions. I just do stuff. So a little faulty there of mine, but they're very close. So you'd have to really kind of look at it and scrutinize it heavily to notice any mistakes. So it's not a big deal, but yeah, they're super easy to put on. Just peel the back and stick it on, and man, it's literally as simple as that. So this is a pretty cool product. I'm probably not going to buy anytime soon, but I will probably in the future if I ever move to a new place, or maybe want to decorate a different part of the apartment or house, something like that. So anyways, I appreciate you coming along for this random video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. And if you guys, if you guys want to get to Mixtiles and you get something, take a picture of it and tweet it at me. I'd love to see what you got. So someone suggested that I should actually sell these because I do work as a photographer technically, so I could sell my work. So I could get some of these printed and then sell them to people if they were interested. But I don't. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So, but if you're interested, we could have a conversation about it. So. Anyways, let me know. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.